We know the drill. Let me get my camera on. You know the drill. About 400 slots left. 400.
Hey, I said my money is different. I can make 1,000 in a minute.
If you ain't trading, then you tripping.
I said my money hit different. I can make 1,000 in a minute.
If you ain't trading, then you tripping. Different day, different. Who's on exchange, catching flips. Doing not the same 235. That's hard to break. Hey yo, if this was the best $235 you ever spent in your life, drop a 235 in the chat. Come on now. It's the best It's the best $235 I ever spent ever in my entire life. Literally. It opened my eyes to so much more. I was getting paid $19 an hour, and then Bryce made $42 in an hour on a lunch break. Come on now. It's the best $235 I ever spent in my entire life, family. Hopefully y'all feel the same. This is why my money is hitting different right now. It comes every Friday, and then it comes every single day after that.
It gotta make sense. It gotta make you cry. Nigga grow rich and still believe without the lie. So how you gonna sit there and watch? You trying to invest in stocks.
Oh, we're maxed out. Max. Everybody drop maxed in the chat. Max, go tell your chat, go to this chat, drop max. We're maxed out. I might have to get on live. I know it's a lot more people trying to get in this. I might have to get on live. I don't even have live. I don't even have Instagram on this phone. Hold on. We're maxed. We're maxed. All right, hold on. They're gonna have to just say, they're gonna have to check it up. You can get on live. Somebody else can get on live if you want to. I don't even have Instagram on this phone. I need notes. Let's get this thing popping. We are maxed out. 3K. Oh my goodness. What we need to do, family? We want to open up to the Instagram, or we want to just keep it here? Go live on Instagram. All right, I'm gonna go live. Hold on, I'm gonna go live for mine. I'm gonna go live. Give me like 2 seconds. You see what I just sent you, JD? We are maxed. Oh my goodness. We got about 60 seconds. 60 seconds, we're gonna get this thing popping. I got one more good little jam for everybody real quick. One more good little jam. We got about one more song in us. I only listen to Forex music. I only listen to people with results. I only listen to millionaires. I only read books. That's it. We trying to fuck that money up before all my niggas trying to get it. Just wait for all them shining diamonds. You gon' get them. Let's see what market hit and hit before I start to. Cause after that it's over. Down to 1,000 to like 1,000 to like 6. I'm trying to stack my shit up. Yeah. These Forex funding tricks don't keep us there. It's on my soul. Look here. If you've been somewhere else, right? If you went to a new state, a new city, because of Forex, because since you joined Trade House, drop the state and the city that you've been to because of Trade House, because of Forex, because of IM, because of everything. Atlanta, Florida, Cali, Miami, Go Live, Houston, North Carolina, AZ, Los Angeles, Boston. Look here. People thought it was a game. I myself, I've been to London because of Trade House. Shoot, I went to North Carolina, Greensboro. I lived in Phoenix, Arizona. I've been to Alabama again, Florida, Orlando, Tallahassee. I actually can't even name all the cities and states. Been to so many. Africa, man, 3 and counting. Boston, look, I know it changed our lives. It changed everything about us.
I'm trying to take my brothers and sisters to the top. Girl, why you don't please when you see them next? And you next.
All right, let's get this thing popping, man. Let's get this thing popping. First off, I just want to congratulate everybody who's locked in with me right now tonight at 11:12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I appreciate y'all for being locked in. Right, we're gonna start this call off, obviously, with probably the most important thing to life right now is that's a quick prayer. We're gonna start with a little prayer. I want you to say your own prayer. I'm gonna pray for mine, and because I don't know what religion, which backgrounds we're coming from, but at the end of the day, we're gonna take at least a moment of silence to give thanks, right? To be grateful for where we came from, for where we are, and then of course for where we're headed. It's very, very important that we start off with a little bit of everything that I need to make sure that we get to the next level within this time of transition. So I definitely want to take a couple seconds. Let's get it about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's take this time real quick. Let's get it. All right, let's get it, family. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Amen, amen. Let's drop transition in the chat. Transition, because that's exactly the state of mind that I'm in. Hopefully, everybody else is kind of feeling me. If you might be right out of transition, me personally, I'm in a state of transition. I feel like right now, everything I'm going around, I've been talking to a lot of people, thousands of individuals, and right now, I seem like people are going through a stage of transition. And in this stage here, it's a beautiful stage. It's one that some people fall off, some people keep going, some people become better, some people become weaker. But in this stage, right, in this stage of transition, actually, let me get my live together. I know people are waiting. This is too good. I know it. I can tell. Let me get on the IG live. Hold on, before I get the rapping. Let me get the IG live. Boom. Finna get the IG live booming. The chat's going crazy. I got you. 30 seconds. Thirty seconds. 30 seconds. Oh, yeah, this is good. Oh, this is not the right password. I gotta relog in, family. Give me 5 seconds. This shit whack. This is so whack. So whack right now. Hold on. don't know my Instagram password. Like, come on. Like, you know how you forget the Instagram password? I can remember all the books, the quotes in the world, but I don't know my Instagram password of all things. Like, let me try one more. After that, they just gonna have to, y'all gonna have to share the notes. Share the notes, man. You just log in with Facebook or something. I have to share the notes. You know how they go. I'm just trying to get to share the notes, coach. If you're gonna share the notes with your team, drop a 2 in the chat for me real quick. If you're gonna share them with your squad, drop a 2 in the chat. It's very important that we do those things, help each other out. I lied. I just got this. Gucci. I just got it. Let's go. Hold on. If y'all can hear and see me. Chill. All right, bet. Send the team to the live team squad. Call is Max, so of course we have to get on live real quick. X. All right, let's get this thing popping. Like I said, family, like we're in a stage right now. We're in transit, and when you're in transition, when you're going to a new level, when you're going to a new high, you have to understand you're gonna have to go through a couple of things. You're actually gonna have to go through a lot, right? It's not gonna be a couple of things. Can y'all hear? If you can hear and see me clearly, drop a 3 in the chat. If you can hear and see me clearly, drop a 3 in the chat. Everybody on live, what's popping? Everybody on. We 3,000 plus on the call right now. We a little over 300 on the, little 200 plus on the live. But like I said, family, when you're in transition, I need you to write these things down for me. And when you're in transition, you just don't settle, right? You don't stop, inhale, right? You don't stop when you're going through things. You don't stop at any given point when you're trying to transition to a new level. You stay in a state of hunger. See, me, when I'm going to a new high, when I'm going to a new level, and I know things are hitting me left and right, I'm going through trials and tribulations, I stay hungry. Lagging on the ground. Come on, man. I'm trying to get in mode now. I'll find me real quick. Right? I personally stay hungry. I don't ever stop being hungry for what I want. Right? Because me personally, I'm so sick of thinking about where I've been or where I'm at right now. I just want to think about where I'm going every single day. I stay in a state of hunger. Whether I have all the money in the world, whether I've reached new heights, I've reached my final level. I just hit platinum 5,000 days. Shout out to my boy Jordan Haynes. He just smacked today. The first thing I told him today was, look, stay in a state of hunger. Because right now you're transitioning. You actually just transitioned to a new level. You just transitioned. But who can agree with me real quick? Where I am right now does not fit who I truly am or who I'm meant to be. Right? If who you are right now does not really fit who you are truly, let me know. I know it. I'm looking at myself now like I need to get back in the gym, right? I obviously need to make more money. My boy Bryce started to invest in art now. Like he's investing in art. Live. I'm checked in. Live if I'm good. Two's in the chat if I'm good on live real quick. Two's in the chat if I'm good on live. Okay, cool. Just know when you're in transit, family, when you're in transit, when you're going to these levels to this new high, that there are gonna be setbacks, right? There's gonna be a period of time where life is gonna hit you with everything that it has to hit you with. And you're totally different from every single person, right? You're different from me. You're different from, I think, saw Kimberly on here. You're different from Ian. You're different from JD. You're different from TJ. You're different from Riyadh. You're different from Ted. You're different from every single person in this business. It's so crazy. We're so different. I know we're all on this same earth, but we live in different worlds. Everybody's world is totally different. That's why sometimes you have a brother, two brothers. They both grow up in the same house with the same parents, but one seems to go to the next level. They get to the new highs. They graduate. They bring M's back to the family plate, and the other one stays home with mom. They're living the same earth. They just live in two different worlds. So don't compare your transition stage to anybody else's. You got to realize when you're going through transition, everybody isn't going to make it. I prayed. That's what we just prayed for. I just prayed. I prayed before this call. I said, I hope and pray everybody makes it through this transition stage. I want everybody to be successful, right? But everybody isn't. Some go left, some go right. And let me tell you about the people that seem to get, that don't, right? Let me give you some attributes of those that seem to stay at home with mom. They get comfortable. They get way too comfortable in the stages they're in, right? It's like you're either going to be excited and grateful for where you came from, or you're going to be super excited and grateful for where you're going. Choose your excitement, but choose it wisely. Every day I jump up out my bed knowing that I'm going to a whole new level. Cool. If you're feeling me, if you're in transition, drop transition in the chat real quick. If you're in transition, I'm going to give you some things. I want to tell you about this stage that we're in. And then I'm going to give you the exact things you're going to need to do to get through it. That's the literal sense. All right. Right now, we're going to talk about where we are, right? The transition, what does it look like, right? But then we're going to talk about exactly what we need to do to get out of this and reach that new height, right? So in the middle of this stage, right, I want to tell you who to watch out for. You're going to have to watch out for a couple people. You're going to have to watch out for a lot of individuals. I said this on my Instagram caption because I knew I was going to say it on this call today. You got to watch out for those that's complaining all the time. You know that person you pick up the phone, there's always something bad going on? Like, they woke up, they had food on their table, they had a doorknob to turn, they put shoes on their feet, they even had something to put in their bellies, and they still complain. Every day. So you probably got a couple people in your business. Every day, it's always something bad. It's always something wrong going on. Look, watch out for them. The complainers, you got to watch out for them. Right? You have to be very, very, aware of those that complain. Because at the end of the day, your blessing is truly in your perspective. That's how you get your blessings. You get your blessings from your perspective. I tell people all the time, your mind can turn your heaven into hell or hell into heaven. It controls it all. Right? See me, whenever I hit stop loss, I'll be like, man, yeah, I hit stop loss, but shit, somebody hit TP. That's the way I see it. My blessings come from my perspective. How you see your current situation, exactly how your current situation will be. So get out of the stage of always complaining and make it seem like life is so bad. Somebody's always doing worse and somebody's always doing better. What Bryce said, he said it's a box inside of a box. Every time you thought you got out of another box, it's just another bigger box that surrounds you. Right? Keep that in mind. Right? That's how you have to start. That's how you get those complainers out of your life. Cool. Who else do we watch for, Josh? Who else do we watch for? Look, you have to watch for the lazies. Those lazy individuals. They don't really complain about much, but they lazy. How are you lazy when every day $7 trillion circulate in this market? 7 billion people that don't even know what Forex even is. How could you be lazy in an opportunity like this? It's not time, right? It's not time for you to be lazy in this, not this right here. You can be lazy. I was lazy when I was at my cubicle, right? I used to go in late, right? I used to wake in late. I used to leave early because I wasn't doing anything, right? I wasn't doing anything that was 7 trillion, multi-millions, $250,000 a month, $750,000 a month. Shoot, I wasn't even doing nothing that was $5,000 a month. It's the lazies. Watch out for them. They're tricky. They're tricky. They're tricky. They make you feel like they're working. Every time you call them, they'll be like, yeah, I made my phone calls for the day. That's why you run your own team. You run your own business. You make sure everybody around you eats. You're the person that makes people success. And that's how you make sure things get done. Okay? Let's keep it going. Who else do we lock out for? Let me see. We got those individuals that complain all the time. We got those lazy individuals. Man, watch out for those that want what you want a little bit too much. You know those people that's just like they don't understand. They have that level of entitlement. The entitled individuals, right? The people that feel like, oh, because you have it, I should have it too. Right? Stay very, very aware of those individuals because entitlement that's a drug in itself. See me? Probably people on this call, probably people on the live right now, y'all work for everything you deserve. You already work for everything that you have. You don't owe the world anything, and the world definitely doesn't owe you anything. So don't ever feel entitled to anything, period. Oh, he just hit Platinum 600. I need to hit Platinum 600 as well. I should be there too. No, have you even called 15 people yet? Have you talked to 30 individuals? Oh, she just made $30,000 trading HFX. Have you got on a live session yet? See me, when I hear people when they have success and they get to next levels and they're doing what I congratulate them. And then I check myself. Check yourself for your results. Don't ever feel entitled, especially not in this game that we're playing. It's so easy to feel entitled because you see so much success. You feel like it should be you too. That's never the case, right? That's never going to be the case, right? So let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. No, we got the lazy individuals. We got those that, want your success, the entitled individuals. We got those that complain, right? And the last thing is definitely, man, I have this written right here. It's going to be the selfish. This isn't really your problem. Selfish individuals isn't your problem in itself. You don't have to be worried about selfish people because if you're not selfish, then why worry? You keep giving. Just watch out for them. The person that made, real quick, if you made money this week, drop a 4 in the chat. If you made money already this week, what's today, Tuesday? It's only been about 2.5 days of market being open. We got a lot of 4s, nonetheless. Both live and Instagram live. We got a lot of 4s, right? And why haven't you showed somebody else? Why in the world do you choose to make money in the largest financial market in the world and then not share it with somebody else? That in myself, I just never got. I would make money without Trade House, without Forex. I would literally make money and put my friends on how I made the money in the first place. I don't care if I was scamming. I don't care if I was doing a legal job. I don't care if I was doing work study. If I was making money and I knew somebody else that I knew for a fact needs to make money, I would share it with them. It only made sense. Never been a selfish type, right? But like I said, these are things that you're going to have to be aware of as you're going through your transition stage. We're in transition. Drop transition in the chat. Transition, transition, transition. All right? Drop transition in the chat. Cool, cool, cool. Now that we understand we're in transition, now we understand kind of the concept of what that looks like. Let's get to the exact literals of what we need to get through these levels of transition. Right? I got a fun fact for y'all real quick. There's 1,700 millionaires created every single day. Every single day. In America. 1,700 millionaires created every single day. The only reason why you're not a part of that 1,700 is because of this right here. Or your work ethic. Or your opportunities. See, everybody in this opportunity, trade house, Forex, y'all don't have an excuse. I know multiple. I made my first M from this. So you don't really have an excuse about the opportunity doesn't allow you to make your first M from it. That can't be your excuse. This right here, 1,700 billionaires created every single day. The only reason that's stopping you is your current mindset. That's the only thing that's stopping you. I'm gonna take you on a quick journey through me real quick. So I was July 27th, 2019. I was a chairman 25. Right, last year, July 2019, I was making about $25,000 a month, 300K. Fast forward to June 13th of 2020, that's $250,000 a month. I'm trying to let you know, from July to June of 2020, I was going through a transition. Let's take it back again. I think I hit Platinum 2000. I want to say like February or something like that of 2018. I was Platinum 2000 for 11 months. 11 full months of my life, I was making about $2,000 a month, and plus whatever I was making trading. Trust and believe, we were trading. Only reason I was living in a penthouse, making 2 bands a month, providing for myself. Right, I was trading. Right, but $2,000 a month, 11 months before that period. That's what you call transitioning. But I was there for 11 months. Some of us on this call right now, you can't even give me 90 days. You can't even give me 120. That's the problem. That's why there's 1,700 millionaires created every single day, and your name is not a part of it. That's why when people, you got the student to the left, you got the student to the right, you got the student to the left makes A's, and the student to the right makes F's. You can't even go through the transition stage. You can't be here with us for 90, 120, 365 days. You quit after 30 days. Real quick, put a 4 in chat if you've been in this business for less than a year. Less than a year. 4's in the chat. I got more 4's than 4 times. Stunner for Vegas himself. This is a lot of 4's. Family, I'm letting you know. I'm letting you know. I everybody that hasn't been here for a year, you are a baby in this business, in this opportunity, in this transition stage, in this mindset that we're starting to develop. Right? You are a baby. Give yourself time, please, to see success. And even if you have been in a year, give yourself another year. But change throughout these years. Like, get on these calls and develop yourself daily, weekly, monthly, right? Yearly. Don't stay in the same spot. Don't get comfortable, right? But I'm letting you know, if you haven't been here for a year, this is probably your first time ever building a business like this. I know for a fact it was mine. That's why I was P2 for 11 months. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. It was my first time in anything such as this. It's probably your first time ever getting on a Zoom call, listening to somebody 23, 24 years old talking about he made his first M from this. It's probably your first time doing anything of this such, right? So give yourself time to develop as a human. Give yourself time to develop, right? Develop your mind. Give yourself time to develop your skill set. It's a skill set. I'm talking about a skill set, something that people wait 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years to develop. Give yourself time, you're a baby. For all my fours, I better see y'all next year, right? For all my fours, I better see y'all next year. So look, like I said, P2 for 11 months. July 27, I was chairman 25, 2019. June 13, 2020, $250,000 a month, right? Take it back even more. Let's give it even more time. March 12th, 2019, I was chairman 10. So a month before that, I was chairman 10. Now June 13th, $250,000 a month. How do I go from making $10,000 a month, 120K a year, to making that every 2 weeks within a year's time span? Because we're dealing with two oceans of income. This isn't streams. You know how people tell you, oh, I need, how many streams of income they say you millionaires have? Let me know in the chat. Oh, 7. Oh, guess what? Everybody that I know, we got 2 oceans. That's it. And we are already making our first M's. That's the problem. Some of us just can't focus on the oceans that we already have. I understand the 7 streams. How about you get you 2 oceans and you let those streams solidify themselves? Shout out to Clyde Lacone. I got that from him. I just seen him in the chat. I got to shout you out. I love you. Right? We got 2 oceans. That's how you create streams, from oceans. Some of us, we doing too many things. We're just doing too much. You can't go through transition stage and still do 7 things at one time, 4 things at one time. You're gonna tire yourself out. Especially if you're going through transition in your first business, you're going through transition in your second business, you're going to transition in your third business, you're going to transition with your family, you're going to transition in everything in your life all at once. You're gonna fail. Focus up. And I'm not telling you anything wrong. I'm telling you to focus up on something that I'm talking about big bodies of income. 7 trillion, $1 million a month, 12 million a year. Big bodies of income. Right? Cool. Let's talk about the logistics. Now we're here. Let's talk about this transition specifics. How do we get through this, right? The first step is being fearless. See, some people, they come into fear and they run away. I know it's scary. I know you've never quit your job before. I know you never put that 20 cents on that trade before. I know you never learned that new HFX skill. I know this is your first skill set you probably ever learned a day in your life. I understand that, but look, you got to be fearless. Whatever words do you push towards, I know you're scared to get behind this camera. I know you're scared to have 500 plus people watch you at one time, 3,500, 4,000 people watch you at one time. It's okay. You'll get over it. Once that spotlight hits you, you'll feel it. You'll get in mode. Right? So whatever words that you push towards it and then you conquer it head on. Let me give you some fears of people, right? People had a fear of loss. People had a fear of failure. People had a fear of the unknown. This is what dominates people's lives. This is why people stay broke. That's why that one student, that one kid, he goes to conquer everything he wanted in life. And the other kid stays at home with his parents. He let all the fears of life dominate him. I've always been fearless. I'm not gonna lie. But I know so many people not. How many of your parents told you, don't you join Forex? Sure, I was just listening to the radio yesterday. I seen my boy T.I., he got caught up in something. And the radio announcer goes, yeah, I was gonna start trading Bitcoin, but I'm not gonna do it no more. Stupid. What are you scared of? right? What are you scared of? This is what the people. This is what the people are scared of, family. They scared. This is what dominates people's lives. Real quick, if you quit your job, if you went out a limb, right, and quit your job during this opportunity, drop a 3 in the chat for me. I just want to shout out to y'all real quick. I got a lot of 3s. Yeah. I got more 3s than a D-Wade jersey. It's a lot of 3s right now. Got a lot of people quitting jobs. I really just I want the live to see this, because I got people that don't even know what we do on live right now. And I just want y'all to see how many 3s we have right now. Hold on. Let me get right. Who quit y'all job? So y'all phone gonna freeze up on me? All right, we ain't gonna trip. Just know it's a lot of 3s. I ain't gonna lie. Wait. I'm back, y'all. Like I never left. Let me claim this. You know how it be. I'm back. The 3s broke the Zoom. That's a lot of jobs quit, man. I apologize for all the people whose jobs that they left out on, but hey, man, that's what happens when you get fearless, right? What else do you do in moments of fear, man? You start to take action. This is the time where you take the most action in your life, right? This is the time where I want you to put in the most work when you're scared, when you don't even know what's gonna happen. Shout out to Aaliyah, she just dropped out yesterday. One of my little brother, he dropped out too, right? I hate to say it, but it's like you don't have to. It's like people talk about PhDs. I guess we talking about MBAs. We talking about major bank accounts. That's what we want. Forget an MBA. I want a major bank account. That's it. That's what I want. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna conquer my fear, and I'm gonna get to that next level, and I'm gonna do whatever it takes to do so. Right? Let's get it popping. A lot of people are scared to start this opportunity too, man. It's okay. It's $235. And there's some people that are in it right now. You're still scared to start. You already paid the money. You already did the first step, but you still haven't got started. I just talked to somebody today, looked me in my face, said, yeah, I've been doing this about 2 months and I haven't done a damn thing. I asked them, what are you scared of? I don't know. I'm talking to people right now on this call, on this live, that are in the opportunity that haven't even done anything yet. I want you to get active, get started, start moving, start getting on these trainings, start, trading, start making money, start actually applying. You listening right now, start applying these things. Cool. We're gonna have to be fearless. Secondly, in our transition stage, what do we gotta do? We're gonna have to shape our perception, right? Shape our perception. When I say that, man, I say this all the time. You can't sell or tell $7 trillion if you're looking like $2. It just doesn't work, right? Every day you get on the gram, you got your Popeyes hat on, you got your job fit on, and you're talking about financial freedom. It just doesn't work. I'm just letting you know, free game. This is free game here. I was working the internship. Yes, I was happy, proud, whatever. When I learned about Forex and financial freedom and what it means to be, to have my time back, then nobody know I worked. Nobody know I was at an internship. The world did not know that because that's not what I wanted the world to perceive me. Like, let's be honest with ourselves. Do you want the world to perceive you as somebody that drinks, smokes all day, parties every single night? Like, I don't. Yes, we might do these things, but these not something you need to show the world. Keep these things between you and yourself, right? Between you and your closest homies. Because the same way the world same way you show the world, the same way the world's gonna see you. I know sometimes, look, go get the haircut. You look good, you feel good. Stop getting on Zoom calls with no shape up. Fellas, ladies, Zoom calls, no bonnets. It's dead. Not unless you're on a 2 a.m. London session. Other than that, I understand. And even then, right? My mama just said on the live, she said, your first appearance could be your last. This could be your last time. This could be your last chance for you to perceive yourself in the utmost respect to the world. So the world respects you. I'm telling you what the people are going to do, right? The people looking at your Instagram stories, the people that are watching you daily, trying to figure out what Forex, what trade house is, they're going to go to the person that looks the most presentable. So if you're still trying to figure out why nobody hit your line yet, right, start to check your perception on how you perceive yourself to everybody around you. It's very, very important. Secondly, I want you to perceive yourself to the world as if you don't need anything. See, we're at a point in our opportunity where the success is inevitable, right? Can nobody tell me what we're doing isn't truly amazing? I'm sorry. My best friends are millionaires from this. And I know your best friends are probably thousandaires from this. And some of your closest friends have already made their first couple $100 from this. I know it's levels, right? Because what I have and what you have are two totally different things. Don't want what I have, want what you have, and be grateful for what you have. So it's like we got some people that have already made their first 50 to 100. We got some people that already made their first thousands. You got some people that are already making $600 a month, $1,000 a month that are around you right now. Somebody you can call right now has already seen massive success from this opportunity. So it's like we're at a point now where I don't want to. I'm not going to make it seem like I need you. I don't need you to do this. I would love for you to. But when I'm perceiving myself to the world, I'm just simply letting you know what's going on. Right? I'm just letting you know how do we make money? Right? Last thing, right? Now we're at the point where we're shaping our perception, right? We're starting to understand that, smoking and drinking every single day and partying all night. If not, unless that's how you want the people to perceive you, then don't perceive that stuff. Don't put that out there to the world. All right, it's very, very important. You want yourself to seem like you're a businessman, you're a businesswoman. Right? You want yourself make yourself feel like you're helping a lot of individuals. You want those are the things that you want to put out into the world. If you post something on Instagram and it doesn't equal that, it's not worth it. It's honestly not worth it. Right? It's just not worth it. So last thing, not the last thing, but this other step that we're going to take as we start to shape our perception. Can we talk about reading real quick? Can you drop the word read in the chat? Read. I was just going over this with some of my one-shot family in Houston. And reading is so essential. At first, reading was like an assignment, right? I know for a fact I didn't read one book until I hit I'm not even gonna tell you when. Right? I didn't read. I didn't like reading. I felt like it was an assignment, right? But then I found out that I didn't find a book that spoke my language. That was my biggest problem. I never found a book that actually spoke my language until I read Rich Dad Poor Dad, right? I read that and was very, very good. I read How to Invest in Real Estate by Grant Cardone. I love that book so much because he has numbers in there that are astronomical. I'm talking about millions. I'm talking about zeros on zeros. The numbers he's talking about in that book, it intrigues me. It's my type of language. I like millions. I want M's. So I found books that spoke my language. Right now I'm reading Hustle Harder by 50 Cent. Right? 50 Cent speaks my language. He's one of my favorite people right now in this world. One of my favorite people right now, 50 Cent, 100%. Power is one of my favorite shows ever in a lifetime. Right? Shoot, some of the stuff I'm getting today is coming from that book. So start to find books that speak your language. And then you can start to read. Until then, you're probably going to find reading as an assignment. It's not something fun, right? But it's something that you're going to need to go through when you're going through this transition stage. You're going to have to feed your brain. Audiobooks, regular books, I don't care, right? The iPhone is so convenient. You can just buy the book straight from your iBook and it's $12, easy. Go get in a quick little SPX trade in the morning, Gucci, $12. Withdraw it. Go buy a book. See, I'm gonna go on a tangent real quick because some people get confused on what we do with trading and Forex and how I want you to make this money. See, the purpose of this right now, right, isn't to get rich in one day or 1 month or shoot 10 months, right? As far as trading wise, right? I want you to make trading as goals. So if you have a book that you need to pay for right now, today, I want you to find a good trade, right? Listen to somebody from a credible source, get into the trade, make the money, withdraw the money, and go buy your book. Now that's trading. That's trading your money for money. That's how you start. That's how I want you now to start looking at trading. Set goals. Oh, I want to buy this. Oh, I want to buy a Lambo truck. Oh, I want to buy my mom a new house. Or you want to start small. Oh, I want to buy me a new Cartier bracelet. Oh, I want to buy this book. I want to put gas in my car today. That's how I want you to start trading. Don't start trading to try to prove something to people that don't even make the money that you make anyway. I had somebody the other day tell me, man, I got to make $1,000 first before I start showing my family. They don't even have $1,000. They don't even have 1,000. And I know for sure they never made it in the foreign exchange market. So why are you trying to prove yourself to people that don't even care about what you have in the first place? See, it's perspective. Right? It's perspective. That's how I want you to start trading from this point. That was just a tangent that I had to go on real quick, right? To get that out the way. But at the end of the day, like I said, I want you to start reading. It's not an assignment anymore, right? It's to develop you as a human being. Very, very important. Let's get to my favorite topic. Well, one of my favorite topics, right? What time is it? 11:54. Give me about 10 more minutes. I'm gonna let y'all go live and 3,000 plus on a Zoom call. Right? We're at a point right now where if you want to get to this next level, if you want to get through this level of transition, if you want to get and reach these new heights, right? What I need you to do is hustle. And I need you to hustle harder than you've ever hustled a day in your life. For what you want, right? Don't hustle for me. Don't hustle for the person to your left. Don't hustle for the person to your right. Hustle for you and everything that you want. I know my dreams are gonna acquire, and it's gonna acquire me to hustle harder than most people. Because what we said, 1,700 millionaires are created daily. If my name's not on that list, that does something to me, right? My family's name's not on that list, it does something to me. See, I found out that the one trait that I've seen in all successful people is a hard work ethic. I can't get away from it. Everybody that's had massive success, they always work hard. It's just how it works, right? I told you we don't sleep. Sleep is the cousin of death. And I'm not ready to go. Right? So when you're hustling, make sure you're hustling smart. Make sure you have everything written down on paper. It's like the universe is very, very powerful. I want to tell y'all a story because I don't know if y'all gonna believe me. I'm gonna tell it anyway. The universe is so powerful. Your tongue is so powerful. I know how I told you, universe, 50 Cent's one of my favorite people. I had just started reading this book, Hustle Harder. Power came back on the day before my birthday, September 6th, September 7th. It came back on. So that was lit for me. I started reading Hustle Harder. I wasn't supposed to go to Houston, right? I wasn't supposed to go to Houston. Shout out to all the Virgos on the call. I love y'all. Y'all are some beasts in the field. But I wasn't supposed to go to Houston. TJ just called me. I don't know why. I wasn't supposed to go to Houston. I ended up going to Houston, right? I had a whole nother hotel book. I ended up just going to another hotel that my best friend was at. Why? As soon as I walk in, who's the first person I see? 50 Cent. You see, the universe works as soon as you speak. Right? As soon as you start saying the things that you want and you endure and the things that you want out of life, the universe starts to work towards the things that you want. Right? It's just how it works. I'm trying to tell you. So when you're hustling hard, make sure you're hustling smart. Make sure you have the vision written down on paper. Make sure you see it and make sure you're writing it down and make sure you have goals written down daily. Let's go another step to the craziness of the world and the universe in itself, right? I'm sitting down in the lobby, right? I end up going upstairs, coming back down. I was going to say something to him, but he was around a lot of people. 50 Cent ends up leaving, right? Quick story. I had to get this out of my chest, right? Quick story. And he ends up leaving. And real quick, if you know what an airdrop is, drop a 3 in the chat. When people airdrop, you know how I have like 7 people in the room right now. I can airdrop everybody in the room something real quick, right? Why? I sit down and I get an airdrop from somebody named Mary Pop or something like that. Mary Pop. It's just airdrop. And I was like, man, I'm being nosy. I'm just going to accept it. I could have declined it, but I didn't know who it was. So I'm just going to accept it. Right? Why is it a picture of 50 Cent, y'all, in the elevator? I'm talking about he's smiling. It messed my head up. I called David Emanite instantly. It's him in the elevator smiling. It's a random airdrop from some. It messed my head up. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna keep reading Hustle Harder. I'm gonna keep listening to 50 Cent, right? Because what he's doing is astronomical, right? But it just goes to show, as soon as you speak, as soon as you want, as soon as you say, that's why I told you, watch out for those people that complain all the time. Right? I want you to start, when you write those goals, when you're hustling hard, when you wake up early morning, you go to sleep late night, make sure you're working smart too. Because in the day, you're 42 times more likely to achieve a goal that's written down. And then you're 92 times more likely to achieve a goal that's challenging, that's written down. Right? So the challenging goals, you're 92 times more likely to achieve it if you have it written down, step-by-step process, how you're going to get there. And for the regular goals, you're 42 times. I got that from a book, by the way. I'm just not talking it up back inside my ass. Right? It's like, how could the universe work in your favor if you don't write down everything that you want? It just doesn't work like that. Like I said, that's the difference between the kid that goes and conquers his life and gets to the next level, and then that one kid that stays home with mom. I guarantee you, these are some of the things that even in the transition stages, this kid has been doing. Cool. Last but not least, got 10 more minutes. The last step to this, right? The next thing to hustling hard is building your business or I got from 50 Cent, he said, constructing your crew or building your team or building your team. It's very important because at the end of the day, you're only as strong as your weakest link. Right? So you think about your business right now, right? Your Platinum 150s, your customers, your Platinum 600s, your Platinum 1000s. Even me being a Chairman 250, I'm only as strong as the weakest person in my business, especially the team that I've created in myself, right? So for you, if you just join this business of Platinum 600 and you have 12, 15 plus people in your business, I want to let you know you're only as strong as the weakest one. So find that person and develop them to get to where you are. Show them how to think like you, move like you, trade like you, get in the chats like you, profit max like you. Show them these things and watch your team, watch you construct an amazing business, right? Watch your foundation be so strong, nothing can break it. That's what I want you to do because I'm telling you, you're only as strong as the weakest person in your business. You have to be the person that provides the balance, the discipline, the stability, the encouragement. Right? When you're constructing a strong team, you have to be the person that centralizes the balance, the stability, the discipline, and last and not least, the encouragement. See, me, sometimes people tell me sometimes I can be a hard ass, right? And I've been working on it. You know, I want you to just get to the next level. I just want to tell you, get to the next level. You can do this, do it, do it, do it. But sometimes you have to be that beacon of encouragement for everybody around you. Right? And this is what we're doing today, right? I'm here to let everybody know whatever transition stages you're going through, you can get through. I've been through transition stages. I've been through areas of where life has smacked me back to the bottom, right? I just remember to hustle hard and I remember to hustle smart. I remember to watch those that complain, watch those that want what I have, watch those that think that they're entitled to what I have. I noticed that I was 92 times more likely to achieve a goal that was written down. I noticed that I had to start reading. I learned from my L's, right? I started to understand that, look, if I look good, I'll do good. The way I perceive myself, where I put myself out to the world is exactly how the world's going to perceive me. I learned that I couldn't be talking about 7 trillion looking like $2. I learned that I had to start studying those individuals with massive results. I couldn't be scared. What I'm scared of, right? What are people scared of? Losing, failure, unknown, right? I learned that I had to, anything that worried me, I had to push towards it and conquer it. And that's how you get to making your first M within this opportunity, or really life in itself. We're in a transition phase, family. And like I said, everybody isn't going to be with you. Everybody isn't going to make it through. Just make sure you are. Right? Just make sure you're the person that gets through this stage. And if you're going to quit, quit now. I don't have time to be pouring into you. The people around you don't have time to be trying to get you to the next level. The people don't have time to try to figure out why, when, where, what you need to get to this new height. Just quit now. If you're going to be here for the next 12, 24 months, let's run. Because I promise you, family, if you do it, I told you where I was last year, and I even told you where I was the year before that. And I can give you a long laundry list of individuals that did better than me. Right? They just didn't quit when times got tough. We're still running, family. We're running the play every single day. Catch me on the 7:30 webinar tomorrow. I love y'all. If you feel like you got some value from the call today, drop a 5 in the chat for me.